Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo, and it's April 19th. I'm feeling a little bit of a food hangover. I don't drink. I'm sober, like a little over 2 years now. Thank God. Praise be. But yeah, sometimes when I have like heavy carbs, I feel like I've still got a hangover, but from food. It was my mother-in-law's birthday party yesterday, and we got like a bunch of different types of pasta takeout. It was amazing. Like ravioli and carbonara and chicken parmesan, like all this stuff. I had like a little bit of everything, and I'm feeling it today, but it was a great time. I hope you guys are off to a good start on your weekend. Happy Easter. Let's get into it, guys. Playoffs are finally here, and I'm so stoked. Even just looking at the board today, it's like, oh my gosh, plays that I can finally count on and not have some surprises. If we take a look at yesterday, we have 4 games for today's slate. Sorry I'm getting this out to you late. I'm still trying to get this out before the games start, but had no time yesterday to put a video out late night. So here's what went on yesterday with the picks. Gafford went for 1 dunk. He really didn't have a great game. He went for 1 dunk and yeah, did not get the second one. Davion Mitchell, man, 0.4 is what we needed to at least push here. And he had a really slow first half. Ended up turning things on in the second half. And yeah, Georges Niang absolutely slayed that 12 points, rebounds. And Max Christie, I knew it. I knew this couldn't go on forever. He went for 12. We got his PRA at 6.5. So yeah, didn't cash these picks. The underdog picks ended up a little bit green. They went 3 and 1. Gafford let us down there too. I posted this demon slip yesterday. Man, we were close to a massive payday. This was a big one. PJ Washington did not get the rebounds done. He was short by 4. And Davion Mitchell took his points assist demon as well. He went for 21, so a little bit more and he would have got it, but it still ended up 5xing if you guys tailed that. That was a lot of fun. Probably maybe throw out another demon slip at some point. We'll see. I'll take a look at the board today after we talk about today's picks, and we'll see if it makes sense to throw something out, but that will be in the community section. So make sure that you're subscribed and you have your notifications on, and the more you interact with the channel, the faster your notifications come. That's just the new thing YouTube is doing as of last year. So I will probably be posting something, and I'm using my extender today. The extender promo that Underdog is running is really dope. It starts with a 40% boost. So I put that on today's picks, and it keeps going up 40, 50, 60. Every time you use it, they give you another one, while these series continue to get further and further, into the series. So they're going to go all the way up to 100% boost. So we're going to definitely be making some YOLOs. So if you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, use code JRUSSO. They're going to give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. All that information is down below. I'm going to tell you once again what I have on Underdog for today. It's kind of similar. It's pretty much similar to what we're taking on Prizepicks, but Underdog desktop is still not available in my state right now because they're converting the way they do work out in North Carolina where I live. So these are the plays. Cade Cunningham, 36.5 points, assists. Love this play. Probably my favorite. It's close. I like all of these. Mitchell Robinson, 4.5 rebounds. This is a criminally low line for Mitchell Robinson. It's because of the minutes he's been getting, but this is the playoffs, so I will take him over 4.5 rebounds all day. Rudy Gobert, 24.5 points, rebounds. We're taking that for more. This on Underdog is not available, so we're taking the full PRA at 25.5. I know it's just a 1-point bump, so you could take that on Prizepicks too if you wanted, but to me, the juice is really at the 24.5 rebounds, but if I can't get that, I'll take the full PRA at 25.5 on Underdog. And then last play is Pascal Siakam, 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We're getting that same line on Underdog. So it looks like Rudy is the only one that's different, and we're taking the full PRA at 25.5 instead of just the PR at 24.5. All right, if you guys don't mind, do me a favor, like the video, drop me a comment. All of that stuff helps out tremendously. And yeah, YouTube be hating on my channel sometimes and trying to put age restrictions and making people sign in just to view, and it just tanks my views. So I need all the help I can get. So if you guys don't mind liking the video, you guys are always great about it. I appreciate it, but man, these guys are coming after me. I don't like it. So Cade Cunningham, just look at this head-to-head just to get us started here. 83% hit rate against the Knicks, 5 out of 6 games. He's cleared the points, assists. He's done a similar thing with the points. I think, is it the same? So the points are EV, expected value. And yeah, he's done it with the points too. 5 out of 6 head-to-heads, but I want those assists attached because I think that New York is going to be focusing in on him. If this dude is dropping almost 30 points in every, it's like 29 was his lowest that he cashed. Other than that, it's 31 or more points. Back-to-back games with 36 points. I think that they're going to be really focusing on Cade. I think it's going to open up the assists for him, who I think Cade is one of the best point guards in the league. That dude is just built different, amazing. I love seeing Detroit in the playoffs. This team is gritty, and yeah, Cade Cunningham. I can't say enough about how awesome this dude is. So yeah, you can see the reason I want the assists attached too is because yeah, the last 2 games he went for 36 on points alone. So I don't necessarily expect him to be able to drop 36 today with it being so important. I think the Knicks are going to really try to slow him down, but I think he's going to just start dishing. So I like the assists attached, but he may still have, a typical outing and put up near 30 points. But I do want those assists attached instead of just going for the 27.5 points, just in case they really try to lock him up. But you can see every time he's played them, well, that's not true. He missed this one, November 1st, 2024, started, early in the season. What were his attempts like? His attempts were down a little bit, but they really were sitting around 19, and then they popped off in those last 2 games. He went for 27 attempts and 24 attempts, and he shot 52% and 67%. But yeah, averaging about 34.6 minutes, 14.3 potential assists. Man, this game when he was just dishing like crazy on December 7th against the Knicks, he had 15 assists and 29 points. He had 25 potential assists. So he was really turning things up with dishing, getting his team involved. Let's take a look at what he's been doing lately. So 4 out of 5 on the last 5 as well. It's looking solid. We're not going to look at that note from Outlier. Let's see, averaging about 33.9 minutes. I think he's getting at least 35 minutes today. Yeah, it's the Knicks, so the matchup's going to be a little bit tough. 9th overall in points allowed, 7th in assists allowed. We go to point guards. Opens up quite a bit on points. 20th in points allowed, 6th in assists allowed. So yeah, okay, so the note from Outlier, I'll show you guys that. They're actually saying he hasn't done as well on the road. He's failed to exceed 36.5 points, assists in 4 of his last 5 games on the road. So yeah, let's see what's going on with the minutes. The minutes it does correlate a little bit with what the minutes we're doing as well. Let's look at the field goal attempts. Yeah, the field goal attempts were way down during this time. Let's see, so Detroit slayed the Pelicans, so they really didn't need him there. Against Portland, they got it done. I mean, his percentage was still good, though. It was just his attempts were down. Was he dishing more? No, not necessarily. Yeah, I mean, if you look at these games, though, it's just the attempts were... And it's not like he dramatically missed these. His lowest game was 32 points assists, but yeah, we got 17, 17, and 16 as far as attempts go in these first 3 that he missed. And he still went 59%, 53%, 63% from the field. The dude is never... Like, as of late, it's almost like you have 3 straight games of 53% from the field or better. Why don't you start shooting more, bro? And then he does. He goes for 25 attempts and then 30 attempts. So I'm comfortable with it. I think that, none of these games were as important as the game he's playing today. And Detroit would love to start by, taking one from the Knicks in New York and stealing home court advantage right away. So I'm all over this play. I'll be taking it for more. Let's take a look at Daily Grind, see if they think I'm crazy. They love his points over, so you got that right there. If you want to just take the points, go for it. I don't hate it. 27 and a half. I had that locked in first, and then I'm like, the more I thought about it, I'm like, it's only a 9-point bump. I'm going to go ahead and add those assists in there. Because I think that I think he has a chance of I'm not saying the assists are what is going to put him over, but I think that if he cashes his points, he's probably cashing the points assists as well. But there is a chance they might try to lock him up, and then he has to have like a big assist night. So whatever you want to do, I like both of these pretty much equally. They like his assists over 8.5. So if he goes for 9 assists, that's covering our point bump anyways. But yeah, like the points the best, 52.94% odds to hit the over -133. Assists, second best, 52.75% odds to hit the over -130. And then there's those points assists, 52.03% odds to hit the over -129. Yeah, we're getting some bumping it up to 37.5 already, and they've got it at a 50-50 shot. We got FanDuel has it at 36.5. They have it at a -130. So there's solid juice on the platforms that are giving it to you at 36.5. So feeling good about it. They also like his points rebounds over. They do like the full PRA over too. They like his rebounds alone. They like Cade Cunningham. And why wouldn't you? I mean, we don't have to overthink this. It's Cade Cunningham. They're in the playoffs. So, all right. Mitchell Robinson. So this 4.5 rebounds is just silly to me. He's cleared it 3 out of his last 5 games. And, he has one game here where one more board would have cashed it. Back-to-back games against, so he's got Boston and Cleveland, and he went for 7. And what I'm really liking here is if you look at the minutes, they've been kind of easing him back in, getting him back comfortable. And it looks like this game against Cleveland was sort of like a statement of like, let's give him some extended run now going into the playoffs. This game was just 108-102, so it wasn't like a crazy blowout. Just let Mitchell Robinson close things out. 32.8 minutes, regardless of the situation in that game against Cleveland. They're trusting his physicality, coming off that injury. They saw a full 32-minute game out of him. I don't expect that tonight, but that to me means the minutes restriction is officially off. They're letting him kind of get things rolling here. So 4.5 rebounds is just ridiculous. Now, it is a tough matchup on paper, 3rd in rebounds allowed. Let's take a look and see how he's fared against Detroit. So he's only matched up against them once, and he played 30 minutes in that game. That's from last season, and he had 9 rebounds. Different situation, obviously. He had 14 rebound chances, converted it into 9 rebounds. Yeah, different Knicks, different situation, but 4.5 is just so low. He's almost doubled that in his last 2 games. He's got this game against Philly where he went for 14 rebounds. This is just all within the last 5 games. So this is just one of those situations that is too low for me to ignore. Now, Outlier has this new feature that I'm loving. It's showing you the history of the rebounds. So if we look at centers against Detroit, you can see Brook Lopez just went for 7. Precious Achiuwa, last time they matched up, had 10. Karl Anthony Towns, maybe that's what their line was at. So the line, so Karl Anthony Towns didn't hit it, but he had 10 rebounds. Yeah, it shows you the line right here that his was at 12.5. Valanciunas, his line was at 4.5. He went for 12. Sabonis went for 15. So you can see guys have been cashing at that position against Detroit as of late, even though on paper they're tougher. So I love that new feature from Outlier. Let's check Daily Grind and then keep it moving. There they are. Top play, 53.66% odds to hit the over -133. Heavy juice. BetMGM -140. We got 2 -140s. They like his PRA over 8.5 too. You could take that. They like his PR. And yeah, but those rebounds are in a different category. They love those. So I'm locking that in and just not going to overthink that. All right, Rudy Gobert. Dude's been getting crazy minutes, and it's an important time. All of these plays, it's just like you can at least 2x the intensity they've been playing with all year because this is it. This is what you've been playing for all season. So the minutes have been consistent lately. It's just beautiful. 35.5 minutes a game over the last 5. 22.6 rebound chances is what he's averaging over these 5 games. 74% from the field on 10.6 attempts. So we're getting double-digit attempts from Rudy. These last 2 games, he had 17 and 16 attempts. He's getting after it in the paint, grabbing rebounds and scoring. 74%, 7.8 made buckets a game. So that should be good for 14 to 16 points right there. Plus the 22.6 rebound chances. It's looking great. So Brooklyn and Utah, he went for 46 and 37. The matchup on paper is tough against LA. 6th in points allowed, 14th in rebounds allowed. But I'm liking it. Let's see. Yeah, so we can still look at that. Okay. This is an awesome feature. So yeah, LA's actually been kind of slowing down the centers a little bit. If we take a look there, I mean, 3 of the last 5 games they had, 3 of the last 5 centers that matched up against them were able to cash their lines. But that's not as clear of a picture as the rebounds were. Let's look at the head-to-head. Yeah, beautiful. Just perfect hit rate. Perfect hit rate against LA. And not that he's crushing this, but he's never not done this against LA. And now he's going to be facing Jackson Hayes. I know that LeBron and Luka will be in there trying to grab boards and whatnot, but this is looking great to me. He's cleared it. Yeah, 6 out of 6 head-to-heads and averaging about 36 minutes a game. It looks very similar. So 23.5 rebound chances in all of these head-to-heads. His lowest was 21 rebound chances. So we're talking over 20 opportunities to get rebounds. It always works out that way against LA, no matter how far you go back, even to 2023. He's cleared it in every game this year, and and then the attempts are there too. He's in the paint dunking. His field goal percentage against LA is 68%, 9.2 attempts, 6.3. So it's just slightly down, but his rebound chances are actually up. So I love this play. Let's take a look at daily grind. Okay, so it got bumped. So now they're liking, it got bumped to 25 flat. Maybe it'll go back down to 24.5. They still like the 25 flat. They have it at a 52.14% odds to hit the over -127. There's that PRA. They like the PRA value the most now because now it's not a full point bump. It's a 0.5 bump. So the PRA they have favored as the top play, 52.96% odds to hit the over -133. If it's a 0.5 bump, I'm taking the PRA because he needs to get to 26 to beat the 25. So why not just go 25.5? They like his points assists as well at 13.5, 52.43% odds to hit the over. They like his rebounds alone at 12, 50.69% odds to hit the over. But the points related categories seem to be where it's at for Rudy because he's been really active lately and just been kind of dominant in the paint. So that's what I'm going to be rolling with. All right, let's wrap this up. I think that's Siakam will be the last play. So if you look at his last 5, it's not as beautiful. Just 2 out of his last 5 has he got this done. The minutes have been there somewhat, 31.2 minutes a game, 10 rebound chances, 7 potential assists. The field goal percentage is not bad, 45% on 15 attempts, averaging about 6.8 made buckets a game, and then shooting 40% from beyond the arc. Not shooting that often, but cashing about 1.2 made threes a game. Getting to the line, not as much as I would like to see, but not shooting as good, 57%, averaging about 1.6 made free throws. If he can just get his free throw percentage up a little bit, he's been getting there, enough to not justify this 1.6 made. He should be at like 2.6 made free throws a game at least, but we've seen sometimes he can become a problem in the paint. I'm not saying that's going to happen against Milwaukee, but yeah, I like Siakam tonight. If we take a look here to the power forward position, 8th in points allowed, 10th in rebounds allowed, 5th in assists allowed. That's tough, but if you look at the head-to-head, he's always actually matched up well, regardless of, this is all, so even back with the Raptors, he matched up, was able to have some pretty solid games there. But look at these games from this year. So starting here on November 22nd, he's never not done this year. So he's matched up against Milwaukee 4 times, and he's cleared it in all of them. And more recently, he's done even better. So March 11th, he went for 42 PRA, and then March 15th, just a few days later, he ran it back and went for 35. So I feel comfortable with this. And then you've got 1, 2, 3 here, where one more bucket would have cashed this. So this could easily be 10 of 12 instead of 7 of 12, but still 7 of 12, 58% hit rate in the head-to-head. Not bad. Averaging about 35.8 minutes. I would imagine he's probably going to be getting more than that tonight in this important situation. Field goal percentage has been solid across all of these head-to-head matchups. He's averaging 55% from the field. 3-pointers have not been as good. He's taking a lot more. Geez, his last 3, he has 7 attempts. He shot 43%, 43%, and then 29% in the last 3 head-to-heads from beyond the arc. So 6.6 potential assists, 12.9 rebound chances. Yeah, this is the main selling factor for me. These last, every head-to-head this year, he's gotten it done. Now it's an even more important game. Let's look at these over-unders real quick. So this Bucks-Pacers game, we got a 226 over-under. All these spreads are nice and tight because we have all of the bust teams, hopefully have already been eliminated at this point. But yeah, just a 6-point spread favoring the Pacers playing in Indiana. And then we've got, I'll just show you this one too, Clippers-Nuggets, just a 2.5-point spread playing in Denver. All of these over-unders are kind of in the 220 range. So Detroit versus the Knicks, 220.5 over-under. Knicks favored by 7 playing in New York. And then last game of the night is going to be Timberwolves versus Lakers, 216.5 over-under. Lakers favored by 4 playing in LA. So let's look at who's this last one here? Siakam. Let's look at Siakam on Daily Grind. Then we'll look at some bonus plays and get out of here. All right, so they love Siakam's threes is the best. They've got it at a 53.13% odds to hit the over, minus 133 for him to go over 1.5 3-pointers made. We were just looking at how he's gone for 7, 8 attempts in the last 3 games. They like his rebounds over 7, 53.11% odds to hit the over, minus 133. Points assists at 23 they like, 51.72% odds to hit the over, minus 128. And they do like the PRA over 30.5. They've got it at a 51.4% odds to the over, minus 124. They like his first quarter points. They like his rebounds and assists. They like his points, rebounds, and the free throws made at 2.5. They have it at a 50-50 shot. So they're liking scoring related plays for Siakam in this game. It's going to be fun. This is just going to be a lot of fun today because it just brings a different energy. You lock in your slip, but when you're watching playoff ball and you're connected to that too with your fantasy sports picks, it's just really good entertainment. So let's have some fun with it today. If you guys want to check out Outlier, you can try this one out for free. Just sign up through the link below. You got all these different statistical categories, matchups, injury reports, insights about all of these plays. It's awesome. Give it a shot, sign up, and you get a week before you have to make any commitments. And then for Daily Grind, 25% off when you use code JRUSSO. You just go over to dgfantasy.com, throw in the code JRUSSO, or just go through the link below and it'll do it all for you. And you get 25% off for as long as you want to lock this in, all the way up to a year. If you want to just secure those savings, you can. All right, let's look at some bonus plays. What are we liking? I'm sure a lot of these are going to be for games that aren't today, but I'll try to just focus on the ones for today. So they're really liking all these fantasy score unders. This makes me nervous, but a lot of times there's so much hype on the fantasy score that, if you look at the only other platform that has this, Karl Anthony Towns has it at 41.5 fantasy score, and Prizepicks has it all the way up at 44.5. So they're loving cats under. It makes me too nervous. I'm not touching it, but that is a 58.51% odds to hit the under, minus 141. So they like this points combo, Jalen Brunson and Cade Cunningham over 56. They have that at a 54.1% odds to hit the over. Doesn't sound bad to me. Tyrese Halliburton, first quarter points. They love him to go over 4.5, 53.98% odds to hit the over, minus 138. Steph Curry assists over 5. That game is tomorrow though, but it's looking pretty low. Everyone else has it at 5.5. So if you wanted to lock that in a day early, 53.93% odds to hit the over -137. Jalen Brunson over 6.5 assists. They like it. 53.88% odds to hit the over. OG Anunoby rebounds. I looked into this one. It just didn't, the stats didn't sell me on it, but they probably know something I don't. Maybe there's some sort of injury. We can look at that real quick since we got Cade Cunningham. We'll just click injuries here in this same game. No, there's no significant injuries. Yeah, go with your gut. I mean, it's not just Daily Grind. Daily Grind likes the 4.5 rebounds to go over. Every other platform is favoring this to go over, some as high as -146. So yeah, they all love it. So maybe just follow the odds because all the odds are pointing to the over and you're getting a fixed odds on Prizepicks. So 4.5 rebounds for more. Let's see what else. Okay, so Chris Dunn, they like his points under 6.5, 53.49% odds to hit the under. Dennis Schroeder over 7.5 points, 53.38% odds to hit the over -133. Kawhi Leonard over 6 rebounds, 53.34% odds to hit the over -135. And you are getting it at 6 on Prizepicks. It's at 6.5 on literally every other platform. Well, no, it's at 5.5 on one, but that's geez, what platform is that? FanDuel. FanDuel's got it at -196, so you're not making much if you go bet that on FanDuel. Let's see. Julius Randle points assists over 22.5, 53.21% odds to the over -134. We'll do one more and then we'll get out of here. Norman Powell, points rebounds over 20, 53.19% odds to hit the over -134. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to get some more coffee. I want to get this video out to you guys because I'm getting this out late. You're going to have like an hour before these first games start. And I apologize for that. This is just my only option time wise to get a video out to you guys. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. If I end up, I'm kind of not going to lie. We 5x'd a demon slip yesterday going 4 of 6. That was really close to like, and I think that payout was, I don't even remember. I think it was like 800-ish X. Like, that makes me want to make another one. So I may end up making another one. I'll post it to the community section. So just be on the lookout. If I do one, I will post it over there. Don't forget about the extender at Underdog. Get that free 40% boost on your plays today. If you haven't signed up yet, use my code JRUSSO and get your up to 1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick to help you cash your first slip. But this extender is just going to keep going. So you want to play each one and unlock that next higher boosted multiplier. It's awesome. All that information is down below. Don't forget to like the video, drop me a comment. If you have questions about plays, hit me in the comment section. I'll use my tools, do a little bit of research with you. But guys, have a great Easter. I may end up trying to put out a video later today for tomorrow's slate. I will not be doing anything on Easter though. So I'll let you know if I'm going to try to put out a video for tomorrow. If not, I'll just have to, skip a video for Easter and then I'll catch you guys again on Monday. But have a great rest of your weekend. I'll catch you in the next one.